Alright guys, so welcome to today's video. We are doing a lot of packing, a lot of moving. If you guys haven't checked out the normal video, check it out. We got all of our stuff packed up, trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff. It is absolute madness right now, but we are moving, and that's that. But what I want to show you guys for today's video is I'm having to get rid of this ecodiesel engine. This is the one that came out of our truck originally. It was running. I tried putting up even for a few $100s, but didn't seem to get any action locally. So what I'm going to do is strip off whatever good parts are on it. I'm going to take off the fuel pump and the turbo, the EGR, I don't know, probably the injectors, and we'll see what else I decide to take off, maybe some sensors and stuff, and throw those in a box, and then the rest I'm going to scrap it. So let's take off some of that stuff. This is the first time I'm actually working on the engine. I've replaced the engine, but I haven't actually removed everything. Here is the EGR over here, and I'm kind of curious to see how clogged up this is. It's part of the other reason why I want to share with you guys how this would look. So this pipe traditionally gets super gummed up into the intake, and also our turbo is over here, but I really am curious to see what the deal is with this. So let me get some sockets and start removing some of this stuff. Okay, so here we go. Bolts are out. Moment of truth. Let's see how clean or nasty this thing is. Not terrible. Definitely wouldn't say it's the cleanest thing in the world, but I've seen way worse. That's interesting. I was expecting that, like, some guys that show these things are completely like closed off. But I do suspect that this is at least the second engine that's been in this thing, because when we took this thing out, you could see indications that this had been removed before. Like, you know, things weren't, you know, fastened from the factory hardware and stuff in a lot of places, so it really did look like it's been out before. But that's weird to see that this is not really that gummed up, but yet the engine still failed. But anyways, let's take off some more parts. Okay, well, I started taking off the stuff for the turbo, and then I quickly realized this is going to be an absolute pain to take this thing off. I don't know if I really feel like doing it all, to be honest. And I'm kind of thinking too, if the turbo, I mean, if the engine was bad and it had metal shavings in the oil, then technically the turbo would have had shavings go through it with the oil, contaminated oil. So I don't even know if it's worthwhile. I'm sure somebody wouldn't care, but I don't think it's going to be worth my while. I'd rather just take some good stuff, if at all. I guess I'll take the EGR cooler, even though they're under recall. I don't know if it's point in doing that, but I guess the fuel pump should be good at least. Let's at least take that. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just kind of really thinking, like, what's the point in taking certain stuff? I guess I can take the tensioner. That's easy enough to take. But it kind of comes down to, like, you know, how much stuff is worthwhile keeping versus, you know, holding on to if and when, or just if you ever need something, just going out and buying that or finding that one piece, because this is just too crazy. I have way too much stuff to be keeping a lot of this stuff, but maybe the fuel pump. Let's see if that's less headache to take off than over here, because, like, that's down where some of the lines go for the actual, you know, brain of this thing. I think this is the oil feed right here, and it goes down there, and trying to get all that out, it just seems like a headache. So that's where I'm at. So have you guys seen any of these ecodiesel engines before? They pretty much have a cover to reduce the sound of the diesel engine, to try to hide it. They have like foam inserts almost everywhere, and one of those is the fuel pump. It's got this huge heavy cover on the front. This is actually pretty heavy duty. I don't know what the heck that thing's made out of, but it weighs a ton. And it's got all this foam insulation right around your pump. Pretty crazy. But there she is underneath. So that's the pump. I guess we can take this. Doesn't look like too many bolts. Hopefully it's not a leaky mess, but take this guy off. Okay, so I got all the hardware out. Let's see how she pops out of here. I think that's everything holding it. I don't see anything else. A whole lot of wiggling later, and she's out. So she's gear driven, and that's pretty much it. So I know it's an expensive part. Look at that, even inside the engine, I don't know if you guys can see. It literally looks brand new. Like, everything is super clean. Let me get a light. So check out inside the engine. It looks like brand spanking new. That's the crazy part. There's not any sludge or buildup or nothing in there. Hopefully you guys can see that. But if we had more time, if we weren't focusing on moving and stuff, I would have liked to tear this engine down, but really didn't have the time to do it, just to see, exactly how bad it was. Most of these engines, the main bearings end up going, so that's most likely what happened with this one and why we started seeing shavings in the oil. But it's crazy because it looks pretty clean inside from, just looking at it like that. Even the EGR doesn't look all, gummed up or anything like that. I did take off the EGR cooler, so I got the cooler, I got the pump, and I took the tensioner. Yeah, I could probably take the fuel injectors, but I really don't feel like messing with it. Plus these ones, they're got a bunch of like surface rust on the outside. They don't actually paint them, so if I were to throw them in a bag or something, probably this nasty crap would probably end up getting inside the injector. So it's just, I don't know, in my opinion, it's not worth it. That's about it. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys a little bit about this, but that's about as much as I'm gonna rob off of this because I don't want to be taking too much. But let me show you guys some other stuff. And if you guys are curious inside the house, I'll probably do like a tour once it's kind of looks a little bit more normal, but I've got to take my table. This is solid wood, so definitely not going to leave that behind. I've got flat screen TVs. I sold the couch, sold this. I still got to take all my chairs, the coffee tables. It's just insanity. I got a bunch of moving blankets to do all that stuff, workout stuff. Here's in the office, all in shambles. I got to bring the vinyl cutter. Probably going to try to sell the table. I still got my desktop computer for editing the videos that you guys are going to watch all the time. It gets edited on that, and these two rooms are cleared out. Most of that stuff, I have somebody picking up the old dash. I think that's the center console for it, and even over here it's just absolute shambles. So I got the closet all cleared out, and I have to fit this solid bamboo whole set here. We got the dresser, the bed frame, the tables, all that has to go too. So a lot of stuff to pack. So part of the thing I'm having is a lot of stuff I do need, but just trying to move across country is it's a lot when you have a lot of these car parts and stuff. So there's certain stuff, like for example, this is like the stock exhaust from the Viper. I also have a stock SRT-10 Ram exhaust in here. And like, for example, that stuff, they don't even make it anymore. So that stuff's not stuff that I would like to sell or throw out. But for example, the toolbox, this is a 61-inch toolbox, but I can get that anywhere. And, trying to figure out, what stuff to keep and what stuff to just sell and buy again. If you guys are local, I'll just point some stuff out. For sale, this is for sale. The toolbox this like tool bench. This actually, the batteries are dead, so I'm selling these. And other stuff that you guys are probably more interested in, but this is just more stuff I have to move. So these are the stock wheels for the SRT-10. I'm not selling these, but these are something else I have to move. These are for sale. I've mentioned to you guys a few times. So we've got all four of them here. There's the two fronts right here, and here's the two rears. The rears come with tires. They're powder coated Viper SRT-10 wheels. So they're the 6-bolt. Yes, the Viper shares the same bolt pattern with the Dakota. So these are the ones that you guys saw on the Dakota. They're powder coated black. You won't find powder coated black Viper factory rims. They only came in polished. So you won't find them in this color. So somebody's spent the extra money to have them this way. So let us know if you guys want these. These are Jason's, but he's trying to sell them. So if you guys want, hit me up. And yeah, I just have 5 million different things. I've got a Viper diff. I've got Gibson headers for this eventually. I've got another set of stock headers for that. Just all kinds of stuff. Like I'm going to get rid of my transmission jack, and it's just crazy. I got all this stuff to try to fit into one run, along with kitchen tables, house stuff, and some personal stuff also, like clothes and all that nonsense, right? So it's just crazy, you guys. This really trying to keep the videos rolling for you guys, and at the same time get stuff done. But gonna probably end up doing a run here in the next few days, just trying to get everything packed, and then I can try to see what I can fit in the trailer. And like I said, I'm gonna see if I can just sell this, because this is gonna take up a ton of room inside the truck or trailer. If I can sell it, then I'll just get another one when I get to the ultimate place that we're gonna end up at. So kind of where I'm at. I just wanted to have a quick update for you guys. Pretty much all that's going on for today. I'll update you guys on the next video when something else exciting happens. Give this video a thumbs up if you can enjoy the whole process of me documenting this move.
It's a lot, but we're getting it done. So thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.